Port Townsend in Washington boasts a beautiful Victorian masterpiece known as Manresa Castle. These days it operates as a beautiful Victorian hotel full of beautiful decorated rooms, and if you believe the stories, spirits. It was originally built in 1892 by Charles and Kate Eisenbeis, successful immigrants and prominent members of the early business community in the area. Their business interests were diverse, including brickworks, a bakery, a brewery, and a hotel. The couple was so powerful within the community and well liked that in 1878, when the town became the first incorporated city in Jefferson County, Charles Eisenbeis was elected mayor by his peers. It was then that he decided that he would build a home that fit in with his social status, Manresa Castle. The house was designed after actual castles from the couple's native land of Prussia. With 30 rooms, the Port Townsend community began to refer to the extravagant home as the Eisenbeis Castle. The walls were 12 inches thick, constructed with bricks from the couple's own brickworks. What they saved by using their own materials went into the rest of the house. The couple had a slate roof installed and brought German artisans in specifically to create the beautiful fireplaces and fine woodwork within the home. Immediately after the home was built, things began to take a turn for the worse for the unfortunate family. Their son, who was also his father's partner in business, felt he could no longer go on and killed himself at the real estate office. His father was devastated. 5 years later, after only 10 years in the beautiful home, Charles passed away in 1902. Kate remarried years later, leaving the home, which stood empty for about 20 years until it was bought by Jesus Priest as a place of study. With the new tenants came new additions to the home. It was expanded to hold a chapel, more sleeping rooms, and even an elevator. It was renamed Manresa Hall in honor of the Spanish city where their order was founded. It was during the time of the Jesuits that the most popular considered death happened. Just like Charles' sons, he felt he could no longer go on, and he hung himself in the attic directly above what is now known as room 302 in the modern hotel. People have claimed when staying in this room to hear his footsteps on the ceiling above them, but perhaps the most active of the spirits thought to haunt the buildings belongs to Kate. Kate was a woman who stayed at the Redon Hotel in the 1920s, in the famous room 306. While staying there, she received the devastating news that her lover had died at sea, and she jumped out of the window to her death, hoping to join him. Since then, people have witnessed her looking out of the window, or even standing over them in bed. Despite these accounts, most of the activity at the hotel seems to involve electricity. It is reportedly common for the lights and other appliances to flicker or turn on often and random. While this is explainable, what isn't so easy to explain away is the reports of glasses in the restaurant and the chapel exploding or turning upside down by all themselves. The activity is so common that the hotel has put ghost registers in the rooms so that people can write on their experiences for future guests. This has backfired, however. Upon reading them, some guests have demanded different rooms. The Ghost Adventures crew set sail to Port Townsend, Washington to investigate the claims of violent hauntings in the Manresa Castle. The crew investigate claims of poltergeist activity, violent and possible demonic activity, as well as an abundance of other occurrences. During the lockdown, an entity mimics and torments Aaron. During their preliminary investigation, while interviewing the staff, one of the doors in the breakfast room is heard opening and is seen by Zach while it was opening. As Zach is commanding the spirit to open or close the door again, the door is captured opening slightly. Also, while that was happening simultaneously, there is an EVP captured with a voice saying, "Please help." Unexplained noises, door creaking and footsteps, banging noises, plastic ruffling noises, and tapping sounds are all sounds that they heard during their lockdown or their investigation, as some might say. There's also visual sightings caught by Aaron, their cameraman. He claims to have seen a child below the stairs. There's also a voice of a disembodied voice of a child laughing. There's also another EVP of someone saying, "Someone is here," or "Get off that table." There's also physical contact while Billy's in the basement. He begins feeling an ice cold circle around him, and he feels that there's a presence with him. When they use the spirit box, there's a voice that says, "Natalie, stay out, trouble, and enter." There's also more physical contact with the cameraman Aaron. Aaron was doing a spirit box session. He felt a very cold mist and air around him, and the hair on his arm begins to stand on an end. An apparition in an orb is also captured while Billy is by himself in one of the bedrooms. There's also unexplained phenomenon. The phone in the room Aaron is doing his EVP session begins to ring. Aaron picks up the phone, and nothing's there. Another visual sighting was an apparition. Using Bill Chappell's new visual device, they capture what appears to be a facing move from the left to the right. There's also a moving object. One of the X cameras captures a chair in the breakfast room tilting to the left. Bill Chappell is a recognized and well-known paranormal investigator, and also a some type of he basically designs like technology for like ghost hunters, and he's like the best in that field. He has a degree in something, and I don't remember what it is. I'm sorry to get off topic, but that's what that was. Some say that the place is still haunted, and Zach Bagans and the rest of the Ghost Adventures crew is absolutely convinced that this place is haunted. If you ever find yourself in the Olympic Peninsula in the Pacific Northwest of Washington, maybe it's a place you should check out. Hey, good morning everybody. How are you doing? So I just wanted to give like a quick explanation to where I've been the past couple of weeks. So right now my province in Canada, we're currently under lockdown, and I have a parent working from home, so it's a bit hard trying to find time to record videos. Because I just don't want to bother them, etc., etc., etc. I think you guys would understand that. Anyway, so I just wanted to give a special announcement and say that I know that I'm very close to 100 subscribers, and it's taken me less than 3 months to almost get to 100 subscribers. That is unbelievable to me. Absolutely unbelievable. So anyway, guys, I just want to say that there will be a 100 subscriber special video, and that will be probably like one of the best videos that I probably will ever do on this channel. It'll be perfectly edited, perfectly narrated, and hopefully that can set the standard and the bar for where I want to go with this channel. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to talk about the topic because it's a surprise. You have to subscribe if you want to find out the surprise, alright? It's a thing with the thing that has the thing. Anyway, if you're new to the Melody family, welcome. I see you. And I also see that I got 100 likes on one of my videos. Holy crap. And 5,000 views. What in the green earth is going on here? But yeah, anyway, guys. So I just wanted to say, I've actually personally been to Port Townsend. It's in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. It's on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. It's a really, really awesome drive. If you're my age, if you're above the age of like 21 or whatever, and you have a car, I suggest you go check it out. It's a really cool town, and it's a really beautiful drive. It's literally an hour and a half ferry ride from Seattle to Port Townsend. And yeah, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Most importantly, stay mellow.